wondering what time it is. Let's go find out. Come on.
Today we're going to talk about telling time. On the face of a clock, you'll see 12 numbers, 1 through 12. And then you'll see 2 arms or 2 hands on the clock. I've heard it called both ways. It's up to you how you want to say it. The smaller hour hand points to the hour and the day, right here. And the minute hand tells how many minutes have passed within the hour. Well, according to this clock, no minutes have passed. So the time for this clock would just be 4 o'clock. Could look like that, or some people will write it out like this. It's up to you. I prefer this way just because it's easier. All right. You'll notice when I move the minute hand, as minutes pass within the hour, take a look at the hour hand. You'll notice it is also moving. It started at 4, but now the next hour would be 5. So as I continue to move it, we will slowly approach the next hour of 5 o'clock. In between each of the numbers on the clock, there are 5 minutes. So as I go through each one, I could be counting by 5s. So let's move the clock to what this says right here, and let's count them out. 5, 10, 15. So the hour for this clock, the hour's pointing to the 5, and it is 15 minutes after 5. So this time would be 5:15. Let's do another one. I'm going to come here, start at the 12, and I'm going to count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I have an extra 2. So let me label it. Come on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I have 2 more, so 32. Well, the hour is getting close to the 8, but it's not quite there yet, so it's still 7. The time for this one would be 7:32. Let's take a look at this one. This one can be a bit tricky, and I'll show you why. You'll notice I put red lines from the center of the clock to the 12 and the center of the clock to the 9. This area between 9 and 12, where the minutes are, I like to call this the danger zone. You have to be very careful, because if I look at the hour over here, it looks like it's pointing to the 3. Well, it's not quite 3 yet. It should still be 2. So let's calculate the time on this clock. Let's check the minutes. Let me get this squiggle one better. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and then I have 2 extras. So I'm going to recount it and label it just to be sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and I have 2 more. So this is 52 minutes. Now I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to take the minute hand back all the way to 2 o'clock. Now, when I counted each of the 5 minutes, I'm going to do the same and watch the hour clock. This is 2, so watch the hour hand. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. See how the hour is moving towards the 3, but it's not quite 3 o'clock yet. Keep going. 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52. Well, we're still in the second, where did my thing go? Second hour of the day. And we are at 52 minutes. Look how close to 3 o'clock we are. Now I can see that if it went 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 more minutes, it will be 3 o'clock. So be very, very careful, because a lot of kids will think this is already pointing to the 3, the hour hand, and it is not. It's not quite to the 3 yet. Almost there, but not quite. So be very, very careful. Okay, let's take a look at this one. I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can actually tell the time or write the time. So first, let's calculate the minutes. I'm going to start at the 12 and start making my flower. To me, this looks like a flower. 5, 10, 15, 20, and I have 1 extra. So let me label it and recount it just to be sure. Come on. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 1 more makes it 21 minutes have passed in the hour. Well, the hour is still at 2 o'clock. It's going towards 3, but not 3 yet. So it is 2:21. Another way you can write this. So we have 2:21. We could say 21 minutes after 2. Or let's figure something out. Let me go, I'm going to hit done for now. And let me drag this out of the way. Let's see how many minutes until the next hour. All right, so I have 1 minute passed in this little set of 5 minutes. So let me see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So just right there I have 4. Now I'm going to count by 5s. I find it's easier to add in the extra at the end. But you can do it however you want. I just think this is easier. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let's check it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, but don't forget, you have 4 extra here. So the 35 plus 4 gives us 39 minutes until it gets to the next hour, which would be 3 in the 3 o'clock hour. So let's see. Let's go back here. So that would make it, we could say 39 minutes before 3. That is another way you can do it. Let's shift this over. 39 minutes before 3. Then we have plain old 2:21 or 21 minutes after 2. All right, for this one, I'm going to relate this clock to fractions. And we had a lot of fun with fractions, didn't we? Okay, so you've noticed I have 2 orange lines, one splitting the clock in half this way, and another one splitting the clock in half this way. So on our clock, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. Now each section is 1/4. So this section is 1/4. This section is 1/4. 1/4. 1/4. But when we talked about 1/4 with money, we had 1/4 of a dollar. We said that was a quarter. Well, that's going to also apply the same way on this clock. If I have 1/4 of this clock from here to here, that is 1/4. So let me switch this for a second. No, I don't want that one. Let me move the time to here. All right, so we could say this is a quarter after 5 o'clock. Let's go back to here, because that is 5, 10, 15. And each quarter, 5, 10, 15. There are 15 minutes in each quarter. 5, 10, 15. And 5, 10, 15. So for this one, let's switch colors and make it look cute. The hour is 5. It's 5:15. We could say a quarter after 5. That is also 5:15. And you probably heard your parents say things like that. Or maybe I change it over here. Now our time, it's not quite 6 yet. Let me switch colors. I'm running out of colors. It's almost 6, but still 5 o'clock. And we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So it is 5:45, or we could say we need another quarter until we get to 6. So it could be a quarter till 6. That's all the time we have, guys. See you next time.